I had a budget of $475 to build the perfect gaming setup, and this is what I created. Now let me show you how I actually built it. First, let's take a look at the monitor that I found. Now this right here is the Kuru 144Hz 1440p monitor that only cost me around $165. Not bad at all. So if you pick this up in a sale, sort of a Prime Day sale, you'll be getting an absolute bargain. Now there are a few sacrifices with getting a much cheaper monitor like this, but not as many as you may first expect. So it is adaptive sync supported, which means it can support both G-Sync and also AMD FreeSync, which is pretty decent. And also it is 1 millisecond response time, which isn't too terrible. Can we get this out? It's not bad packaging. The only trade-off is sort of the color accuracy of the display. So you're sort of looking at like a 90% accuracy when it comes to how the colors would be. So if you want to use this for any form of like video editing, color grading and stuff, may not be ideal, but for gaming, it's perfectly fine. And even editing your gaming YouTube videos on, it's perfectly fine because you're not going to be color grading photographs for your Instagram page, are you? So nobody watching this video probably even cares about that anyways. But what makes this even better is the fact that it is 27 inch. Now I think if you're getting the perfect resolution gaming monitor, if you're going for 1440p, you have to get 27 inch at a minimum. There's not really any point at sort of that 21.5 inch monitor size. You may as well just get a 1080p display there and save yourself some cash. But if you're gonna go for this higher resolution, which is supported on majority of the next gen consoles, PS5 supports it now, the Series S, the Series X, and obviously your budget gaming PC, then this is definitely the way to go with that 27 inch display. Man, the build quality on this thing is actually really impressive. I thought it was gonna be like really cheap buttons and stuff. It's got little buttons at the bottom. I'm flabbergasted. And to help you save even more money, if you're going to be using this with a gaming PC, it even comes included with a DisplayPort cable. The stand included inside the box isn't that bad. It doesn't have any form of height adjustability or swivel, but you do have the option to tilt it so you can bring it forward or then bring it back. The build construction on this thing is very solid and it doesn't wobble on your desk. Plus, it's really easy to fit as it just clips straight into the back of your monitor. Very similar to what you'd find on something from LG, a very premium brand. So if you aren't satisfied with this monitor stand, you could always upgrade to a monitor arm because this monitor does support a VESA mount. So you could put a little like hydraulic arm type thing on there, whatever they're called, and you could move it around your desk. But I think for a mass majority of people, the included stand is perfect. So the system I've chosen for this gaming setup is actually an Xbox Series S. Now I've done a ton of videos over the last year or so about how you can transform this Xbox into a budget gaming PC. You'd be surprised by how many titles actually support mouse and keyboard on Xbox. You can play things like Fortnite, Call of Duty, Warzone, and even Halo Infinite. And it's super easy to set up. You literally just buy yourself a wired mouse and keyboard and plug it straight into this, and it works. Now, depending on the time of year when you're actually purchasing an Xbox Series S, I saw in the Black Friday sales last year, these were going brand new for like $180, which is absolutely insane because you can play at 1440p at 120 Hz refresh rate, and you can play all of the next generation titles. You get a Seagate expansion card, they boot in, they've got quick resume, they've got all of the latest and greatest features that you'd find on the Series X, but really cheap. Honestly, this thing saved me during the console shortages when I couldn't get a PS5 or a Series X. It reignited my passion for gaming, and actually part of the reason why we have this channel today is all because of this Series S. Unfortunately for me, at the time of filming this video, I had to purchase this at full price and it cost me around $249. And for any Xbox fans watching this video, here are 4 free game codes to Xbox Game Pass. Now, as I mentioned, we are going to try and turn our Xbox Series S into a gaming PC, so we're going to need a mouse and keyboard. Now, you may recognize this box from a recent video, which was the coolest gaming tech under $30. I love that mouse and keyboard so much that I purchased another one. So for about $30, you can get yourself this gaming bundle, and it comes in a range of different colors. You can purchase it in blue, black, and also white. Now, I've decided, so it can match our Xbox, to go out and purchase the white version because this keyboard also has RGB in it. So it's not just like a white keyboard with some white backlighting on it. It's actually got some cool RGB effects on there, so it should look quite stylish next to our main console. Another thing that makes this perfect for the Xbox Series S is how small this keyboard is. It isn't a full-size keyboard, so it doesn't have like a number pad and all that type of stuff, which is things you don't need anyways when you're using your Xbox Series S. You just literally need like WASD and a few arrow keys to navigate the Xbox menu. So it keeps things super streamlined for your desk setup, and you can easily put it out of the way for when you are actually using the controller in a majority majority of games anyways. But also included inside of this box is everything else you need in order to use a mouse and keyboard. You get yourself a budget little sort of mouse pad, which again, nice, small, and compact, does the job. And then you also get a nice lightweight mouse. It's very similar to the Logitech mouse that I actually use on my own gaming setup. That's a wireless one, but it's a very similar form factor and shape with buttons in the same position. So it feels ergonomically very similar mentally when I'm actually using it. This mouse also has a bunch of RGB effects that you can turn on and off, and it looks really cool. Now, in order to complete our gaming setup before we can actually play some games, we're going to need some form of audio. Now, obviously, in most gaming monitors and any monitor you buy, the inbuilt speakers are absolutely atrocious, and you're going to also need a way to talk to your friends within your Xbox party chat. Now, one of my favorite headsets is the official Xbox wireless headset because it has some really cool features when it comes to being able to mix the chat level volume between your gameplay and your friends. So if you've got some like hardcore moment within your gameplay and you don't want to hear your friends rambling, you can literally like quickly mute them in like a quick turn of a dial, and boom, you can hear all the footsteps in Call of Duty. But the problem is that headset's quite difficult to get hold of. It's constantly out of stock, but also it's quite expensive. It's like $80, $90. But luckily, there is a much cheaper version that has all the same features, but it's a wired variation that you can pick up for about $45, not too bad. It's identical, literally is the same headset in terms of how it fits, how it looks, but all the difference is it's got itself a wire here. Now, what I did do is I did accidentally lie about the headset. Now, this headset doesn't have the option to mix between your chat and party party chat and your gameplay. You just only have a volume dial. So there's a little bit of a trade-off there, but overall, I think should be pretty good. So our gaming setup is now complete, and I'm pretty excited to show you how awesome the Series S is as a computer. Now, in previous videos where I've discussed this, we've played various games before, and not all games actually work with the Series S with a mouse and keyboard. There's a select few titles, but the ones that are supported are really good. So we can sign in here. You can see we can use the mouse in the menu perfectly fine, just like you would on the PC. And then the way you navigate like the Xbox menu is, you know, you can hit the Windows key to open up the home and stuff, and you use the arrow keys to navigate around. Now, before we actually start playing Fortnite, let me just show you what we can do with our settings. So we can turn this Xbox into 1440p mode, which will look fantastic. So we've upped the resolution, and you'll see as well that it clearly supports 120 hertz, which is fantastic. So we're getting the maximum output from our Xbox Series S right now. Now, I've just realized that I'm filming this video at like 7:30 at night, so all the kids are going to be online from school. Usually when I do these videos, I'm playing Fortnite at like 10 a.m. So all the hardcore kids are at school. So I'm probably going to get smashed here because I'm going to be honest, I don't play Fortnite a whole lot. So last time when I did this, I never got to experience the Series S at 120 hertz because we were running it through like capture cards and things. So it was like at 1080p, 60 hertz. So we weren't even experiencing the full potential of the Series S. So this is a whole new experience for myself. We're leveling things up like 1 year later doing a similar video. Space to jump, right? Let's do this. Sensitivity feels a little bit higher. I could probably change the DPI on the mouse on the back, I think. I also haven't played the Series S for quite a long time. I've been spending a lot of time with my Xbox Series X because we've been doing a lot of videos with that. And I forgot how good the Series S is. Oh, we can take this guy out. Come on, have it. Have it. Oh, he's got a gun. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm already damaged because I fell off the building. Oh, my God, no. That was so embarrassing. This cheaper headset is actually really good. It's equally as comfortable as the more expensive one. If not, it's a little bit lighter than that one. The cable's a decent length. Now, a pro tip that while we load into this next game that I recommend you do, if you are going to be using a mouse and keyboard, I recommend that you hop into your settings and you go over to the accessories tab where you can customize various parameters on your controller and stuff, and basically turn off the vibration. By default, obviously, vibration's turned on your Xbox controller. If you turn this off, it means you can leave your controller on your desk, like plugged in with like a charging cable, so it doesn't disconnect and stuff and never runs out of battery. And it won't be vibrating, because when you play games like Fortnite, when you're shooting and stuff with the mouse and keyboard, your controller still vibrates because it sometimes gets confused with what you're actually using. So I recommend doing that to improve the whole situation, so you don't have your controller going all over the desk while you're trying to play. Quite irritating. And it would probably fall off. Looks great. I'm impressed with this monitor for $165. Unreal. Brightness seems good. I reckon as well you could jump into this menu here and toggle about with a lot of the different display settings if you really wanted to. And really get this sort of popping with the colors and stuff. Get the brightness up, increase a bit of the contrast maybe. Oh, we're going to take this guy. Oh, he's got a gun again. Please, no. Right, we're doing better this time. Oh, no. Oh, he's got a shotgun as well. This isn't going good. Oh, no, 100th again. This is so embarrassing. I don't blame you. if you were to unsubscribe. This is so embarrassing. Oh man. If you want to learn more about using your Xbox Series S as a gaming PC, you should 100% check out this video next because I think you'll enjoy it.